new Christmas update has just come out, and you guys probably don't know what to do. There are so many crazy new things in this update that Lemming added, and you may want to know some cool things about the update. This update has so many different secrets. In today's update, I'm going to be going over different secrets, different things you probably didn't know about this update, just overall what this update is and what to know in this update. Make sure to watch to the end because you're gonna want to know this. A lot of people probably don't know a lot of this stuff, and if you're gonna play in this update, you gotta know all this stuff. Let's go. Alright, so first of all, it's very, very tiny, but there are a bunch of tiny little monkeys scattered across the map. There's some monkeys in here and some over here. And also, one more thing about this is actually the OG snowman. It's not in this update, it's just in the last update. There are a couple of glitches with the snowballs. Like if you pick one up and go forward and then let go, it goes flying. So instead of throwing it that far, if you let go, it goes flying. Same with going up. Also, a quick little thing to point out. You may not have been down here yet, but there's actually snow down here in the mines. And there's also Christmas lights over here with the cool green. And you may not have noticed this, but there's also some monkeys behind here. I've actually seen a lot of people who haven't come down here and noticed this. But yeah, there are two tiny little monkeys. You can also walk on these light bulbs, but do keep in mind the hitbox for these light bulbs is very small. And also you have to hit it on the center of your hand. It's going to be kind of difficult to maneuver around these things. The snowman has a gingerbread man in his mouth. Very difficult to see, but there's a gingerbread right there. And the other snowmen don't have this. And also something small, but pretty noticeable. There's different textures for everything. Wood has a slightly different texture. A little bit more noticeable is the canyons. Texture in the canyons is a whole lot different. And I think it looks a lot cleaner. Lemming added a bunch of shadows also, so it makes the game have a lot more perspective and depth. Lemming made this spot right here a lot darker. You can barely even see anything in this area. When you go underneath here, everything in here has a symbol for one of the maps. This is the clouds map because of the village. This is the canyons map. This is the forest map. This is the ice map because of the igloo. Also a cool little thing, there's a campfire right here. It hasn't lit up, but my theory is that whenever it stops getting cold and it gets out of winter, this is gonna light back up. This is city map. Also an interesting little glitch. Whenever you put your hand on this stocking, it gets stuck. And that's probably something to know, just in case in the future. Now something interesting, very, very tiny detail that you may not have noticed, but it's actually snowing in the mountains. This is actually the only map that's snowing. Also a tiny but very noticeable change. Lemming changed the texture. He made it a whole lot more pronounced. You can actually see a lot more of the shadows, and you can actually see this around the map. It's not just on the player model. Also, a cool little thing to check out is that you can see the train from the window. Also, over here, behind this pile of rubble, there's an entrance to go onto the 3rd floor. And my theory for why this is here is some elves got a little bit excited and a little feisty. The final thing, behind here, you can actually see these little tiny elves. They look like they're feasting on that Christmas pudding, maybe trying to find the gold in the middle. Yeah, these little elves are here. My theory is that these little elves have been naughty boys, and they caused all that somehow. Also, just one more little cool thing about this update. Now Monkey on the Shelf is going to be a whole lot easier. You've got these poles that you can jump on, and you've got these ornaments that you can jump up onto. But anyway, that was everything you need to know about the Christmas update. Hope you found some of this cool, and I hope that you didn't know some of this stuff. Hope I taught you something new. This Christmas update is so fun, and there's so much. But anyway, go out with your friends and have some fun on the brand new Christmas update. See you guys in the next video. Peace.